Welcome back to Beer Brackets, everybody, and welcome back to the third, Alessandro, it's the third Christmas special. I'm down in my beer foyer, down here. Changed it up a little bit. I got my fireplace going in the background.
So
nice
cozy.
beer fire. Got a solid beer fire going. Isn't that great?
It's the beer fire. It's so cozy and perfect for episode number 3. Three, my friend, 3.
It's so wild. And I hope, judging by some of the comments that we've seen on past Christmas videos, it seems like this has become a little bit of a tradition for some of you too. It's definitely a tradition for us. It's crazy to think that it's our third one. If you haven't seen one of our Christmas specials before, what we do is Alessandro and I send each other a little beer goodie, a little secret beer goodie that we don't know what it is, and we try and we've topped ourselves from year to year. And I don't know about you, man, but mine I think has definitely topped what I did last year. I'm excited for you to see this. And we open and close our Christmas beer brackets. Oh man, I'm pumped for this. I've been holding on to these beers for months. Well, one of them I've been holding on to for months that I procured a long time ago, but let's just get right into it. Let's open our Christmas beers. What are you opening your Christmas beer brackets with?
Those beers. Oh my goodness. I've been so excited all week for this whole Christmas. This is our Christmas party.
This is our Christmas party. Exactly.
So, this first beer has a bit of a legend, not only for the beer itself, but also for the beer bracket Christmas episode. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but in the previous episodes, but also in this one, I've always had these little creatures, gnomes, elves, like sitting around. Like, and these are actually, probably know, and a lot of our viewers do too. I'm half Danish, and in Denmark, there's this big tradition around Christmas.
It's an elf tradition.
Build those little villages for what they call Nisser. They're these like creatures, like elves, like spirits that live around like the forest, come around Christmas time. They can be mischievous, so you put up a little village for them so they can hang out.
So they can hang out and have a Christmas
beer. Like a little beer pub, so they can stay calm. Like, and this first beer fits in perfectly because look at this. This is a nice, the Chouffe.
The Chouffe. Okay, so wait, the nice, is that their Christmas beer?
That is their Christmas beer.
So is
they
that...
They always have gnomes on the label, but the nice is their Christmas beer. And I've never had this before. And I thought it was perfectly fitting considering that we've had Nissa here always during our Christmas episodes.
That is amazing. So wait, Chouffe, are they a Belgian company?
They are a Belgian brewery, yes. Word. And they have a very cool legend about their name, how it came about. Like, it doesn't really mean anything, but the founders came up with it during really a chat during a lunch. Yeah. They decided to keep it.
During a beer lunch.
The gnomes that are featured on the label, again, they decided that after finding I think an artwork during an exhibition, and they wanted to feature it because they're like, none of the other Belgian beers, they're all pretty serious. They have monks and and abbeys and stuff.
Serious
but
beers.
We want to be different, so they put a little gnome on their label, and I think that's pretty nice. And
we all know how serious
nice
Belgian monks can get with their beers. We all know. We've all dealt with the rage and anger of an angry Belgian monk, beer making monk. Well, maybe not all of us. And so, that makes sense to have a little bit of playfulness on their labels like that. That's great, man. That's so awesome. That's so great that you... And finally, I'm really excited to actually feature that brewery for the first time on the channel. Those are some serious beers. I've actually only tried maybe 2 of them over the years, but it's been a long time. So it's cool that we're getting to sort of feature them on the channel a little bit for the first time. And in the Christmas episode, what better time? What better time to feature them than here? And that's a great beer to open your gift with, too, because we will be breaking up our beer brackets with the opening of this gift. I backed myself into a little bit of a corner here in front of my beer fire, but I will manage. My friend. I think this beer that I'm opening my Christmas beer brackets with, it's very fitting that I'm in front of a beer fire here, actually. And you can see here I have my regular Belgian beer glass, but I am going to put away this regular Belgian beer glass for my opening beer bracket. And I'm going to be switching to a more appropriate glass, my friend. And we know this brewery very well from Innis and Gunn. I'll take out my Innis and Gunn glass. And I'm opening my Christmas beer brackets with a very special beer that I have not seen available outside of a special mix pack that became available here a couple of months ago. And it was in a special mix pack with this very glass. And this is Innis and Gunn, the original PX. So what this is their original golden beer, but it is aged instead in Pedro, I'm sure I am butchering this name, Pedro Ximenez, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, Spanish sherry casks instead of whiskey casks.
That's wonderful, my friend.
Look at that.
Wow. What a beer. What a beer.
I've only had sherry once in my life, so I wouldn't even be able to picture off the top of my head even what a sherry tastes like. So to be aged in sherry, I've never seen a beer aged in sherry cask before. I thought this was so original. Let's crack these beer open. We've been without a beer. We've been sans beer for way too long. It's Christmas. Let's open these up.
It's time. It's time. And look, my friend, I'm going to be featuring a glass that comes straight from the first beer bracket, Christmas.
Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Go back and watch the first beer bracket Christmas. Actually, I'll post a link down to the playlist below where you can binge watch all 3 of our Christmas specials if you want to get in the festive mood. This beer has been sitting in my fridge for months staring at me. If you watch the channel, you know how much I love the Innis and Gunn. And this one, obviously, having never tried it before, just waiting for the opportunity to try it. And I love the original, too. It's such a fantastic beer. Whoa.
This is going to be exciting.
Look at this. Oh, man. So check that out. It's got the same coloration as the original. So it's definitely, they call it a Scottish golden ale. Look at that. It's definitely their golden ale. So it's very much like the original in terms of coloring, carbonation.
Look at that.
But the aroma is completely different. You know how the Innis and Gunn original has sort of like a vanilla toffee aroma to it? This one, I don't even know how to describe this one. It's like biscuity, floral, definitely some sweet liqueur aromas on there too. Tell me all about that one. What are the aromas like on that? They must be powerful. The Chouffe always has powerful beers.
This, it smells incredible.
Yeah.
On the label it says it's a Belgian dark beer brewed with spices, and in parentheses it says orange peel and thyme. So that's pretty special. I will say that it does have like a little bit less of a sweet presence on the nose compared to other dark beers that I've had. So a little bit less prunes, as they're still there, but not quite as prominent.
Yeah.
And the herbal notes are a little bit more clear. So I wouldn't call it thyme. That's a little bit beyond just because I read it, but it definitely has a very interesting and nice character, and I can't wait to get into the glass.
Let's do it, buddy.
It's just inviting me.
No time to waste. Cheers. Let's taste these beers. Let everybody know at home what we think.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Oh. Merry Christmas to all of us.
And to all, a good beer night. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, that's pretty special.
It's...
Wow.
This isn't like a huge departure on their original, but there's a really distinct flavor of what I'm assuming is the sherry, that kind of really sort of strong, fruity, floral liquor at the end that's really nice. It's a really nice addition to that sort of, because the original is very sweet, and this kind of sharp alcohol tinge to it kind of balances that out and gives it this really nice other array of flavors in it. How is that one?
This is quite incredible, my friend. I was going to say, well, first of all, one thing that I wanted to point out, since you have a fire there, I don't have not quite a fire like you do, but look at these little gnomes. They have a beer fire too.
They've got their own beer fire. That's amazing.
That's wonderful. And they're holding a glass of beer, so they're drinking with us.
I thought we might have come up with that beer fire concept a couple episodes ago, but look at those gnomes. Those gnomes have nailed down the beer fire for probably centuries, I'm assuming, and have just been living by that beer fire, enjoying their chouffes for so long before we came across them.
It's quite special, my friend. Anyway, it has all those dark classic flavors in the quads that we like so much. Mm-hmm. Those prunes and raisins are definitely there. I would say they're a little bit thinner in the presence, but there's this very nice layer of spices that builds up. It's not overpowering. It's very balanced.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more of an herbal character to it. not necessarily hoppy, but a little bit more bitter if you want. But it balances the flavor beautifully. It actually makes it very dangerous to drink because it's this beer is 10%.
Wow.
And it absolutely doesn't feel like it. The carbonation is lively, is nice. Those bubble are thin. Like it, you could easily chug this one here and it would be in trouble. It's a delicious beer, my friend.
So, look, this is the perfect time, my friend. I think we need to transition over to our gift opening here. This is the perfect beers to drink while opening our gifts. Let's get these out. I will, always the gentleman, I will let you begin because I am dying to see your reaction to this.
I have the present right here. As you can see, I got it in this nice box, and it has this heaviness, and I've been wondering.
So how heavy is it? I'm curious.
It's, I would say it's probably half a pound.
Only okay. Okay, I thought it'd be heavier than that, but that's.
But maybe it is. Maybe it is a little bit more. Like it's probably a little bit more than half a pound.
Well, my friend, dig in. Let's see. Unbox that gift.
Let's see.
I'm so excited for you to see this.
Box cutter here. I'm ready and prepared.
I gotta say, man, this is always my favorite Christmas party.
All right. I'm excited. Whew. What is this? Oh, I see some.
You gotta open them up.
Look at this. There's many. This is a
How many
present
are there?
that keeps giving. There's how many? Let's see. 1.
There's just supposed to be
2,
4.
3, 4.
Yeah.
4. I wonder. They're all individually wrapped.
Yes, they are. They're all different.
Oh, like let's see here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Which one's that one?
This is the. Oh my goodness. It's fantastic. Look, I'm going to show you on the
Yes,
side.
there you go.
This is the Trappist Wizard. And look at that. The Hipster Brewer. The beer coaster. This is the ultimate beer coaster.
You got to open the rest of them. They're all different.
Oh, I'm going to, my friend. I can't wait at this point. Let's see what else we got here. Yay! Cerveza Corazon.
There he is.
And the Keymaster.
The Keymaster.
Oh my goodness, my friend, this is the ultimate gift. Quickly.
It's funny. I think you saved the best two for last.
That's perfect. See, it's kind of like the order that we're in.
Exactly. Yeah.
The beer gods are looking after
Smiling upon us.
Beer memory.
Which one's that?
This is the beer memories. And they're made of. This is a stone. It's a rock.
Yeah.
And they have little nice feet here on which they can sit.
We're a high budget presentation here at Beer Brackets.
It's going to enhance the experience. Oh, and look at this. This is the ultimate one. Don't forget to close your beer brackets. This is such a wonderful, wonderful present, my friend. Like I can't even thank you enough for this.
Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, and cheers to you,
Cheers
my
to
friend.
you.
Like thank you for picking up this wonderful gift. I don't even know what to say. Like this is just makes me so happy.
So the perfect coasters to open and close your beer brackets with at any given time.
And I did notice that they came in pairs, so that means that you need also a friend. You can't just be opening and closing by yourself.
Exactly.
Which is perfect, like for when you're going to be coming around.
No,
like,
totally. That's it.
perfect.
They're in pairs. You can open and close your beer spirit beer brackets, or you can open with some beer memories, and don't forget to close them. Right?
Exactly. Look at that. But they're so nice. I'm going to use them right away.
Yes. All right. I'm going to open this one with my super sharp Japanese chef knife. And of course, the safest way, as always, is to straight at you towards the eye. Actually, I'm going to have to go straight across gently. I don't want to maybe destroy anything that might be in this package. It's very light. I'm curious. What is
I can't wait, my friend, for you to see this.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't penetrate the tape. There we go.
I wrapped that myself. Like,
Did
at least
you?
the case you're opening.
Oh, this is like super wrapped. Oh. Oh, what's in here? What is this wonderful? Oh, look. Look at all these. There's a lot of beer peanuts in here. I can tell that you wrapped this yourself.
So.
Look, it's snow. It's beer snow.
I thought I would send you a little snow just because I know you don't have enough up there in Canada.
Oh my God. Do we ever have enough? Okay, here we... Oh, wow. What is this? Oh, wow. Well, there's the unmistakable Guinness branding on this. Look at this box. Just the box alone. Look at this sexy Guinness box.
This is, that's all it is, my friend. It's just a box. That's the present.
I would be happy with just the box, to be honest with you. This is a beautiful box. Let's open it up.
It is a very nice box.
I'll let everybody see first what's in here before I do. Let's crack this open. Wow. So look at that. It is the old style Guinness glass too, which too are
very important. Very important.
And if our friend the Guinness Guru is watching, he is a fan of the old glasses as well. Very important to have these old style Guinness glasses here. And on the back there, look at that, Joe's pint. You know, I've never drank a pint of Guinness out of the old school pint glasses. This is amazing, man. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Look at
it's such a pleasure, my friend. I figured, we first met over a pint of Guinness.
Exactly.
Like, we've talked about it on the channel. But I thought, you know what? There's something special about drinking a Guinness out of your own personal glass. So that's kind of like what I was hoping to bring to you this Christmas.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, man. That's such an awesome gift.
I'm happy you liked it, my friend. And I mean, yours is like unbelievable. I'm going to be using those like all the time. Like they're just...
What's cool about them too?
I'm still laughing thinking about them. They're amazing.
And each one is like, it's a built-in story, right? So over the beer, you can give the background of the coaster and what's on there. It's a built-in conversation.
And they're such a wonderful texture.
Right?
Like, I mean, these stones, it just like you would just hold them and like it's just wonderful. And they're going to keep your beer nice and cold, isolated from any surface you're on. Like, it's just like, I love it. I love it. It's fantastic, my friend. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, buddy. I think it's time that we move on to our closing Christmas beer brackets. I'll let you start. What are you closing your brackets with?
All right, my friend. This is possibly one that I'm even more excited about. And I'll tell you.
That says something.
I'll tell you why. So this beer is a beer that I've been holding on for a whole year.
What?
It's possibly one of the most rare beers in the world.
Wait, what?
I found this beer last year, shortly after our Christmas episode last year, and I thought, why now? And then I thought, no, this is a sign. I took it and I kept it.
I took it
deep in the beer cellar. And this beer
is blowing my mind.
Is, my friend,
what is it?
the Samichlaus 2021 from Eggenberg, the Schloss Eggenberg.
You just said a lot of words, but I'm not sure what they are. What is? Oh my God!
I know. It's a mouthful, but let me tell you a little bit about this beer and why it's so special.
Please do.
This is was considered for a while one of the strongest beer in the world, but now it's no longer. It comes in at 14%. First of all, this is the 2021 edition, but this beer is brewed only once a year on December 6th, on St. Nicholas Day. That's why it's called Samichlaus. And it's aged for 10 months. So this means that this beer was brewed actually when we first started the channel. And it was released in 2021, which is when I purchased it. And has been aged now for a year in my cellar. And this can be aged like for years and years. It's a Doppelbock at the start, but it's then aged for 10 months. So it like develops all these amazing characteristics. I've never had it, so I don't know what to expect. But people describe incredible things about this beer. And Samichlaus, and then you see there's a little Santa Claus there, or St. Nicholas on the label there.
Yeah, look at that.
Really, a rare beer to find. I was able to somehow capture in the wild and
where did you get that one?
Kept for a year, like waiting to drinking it here with you, my friend.
Did you find that a Total Wine?
I did, my friend.
Wow.
I was able to find it like shortly after our last Christmas episode. Yeah, I thought like this is something special because I read a little bit about it and I thought it's particularly special the fact that it was brewed when we first started the channel.
That's amazing.
I thought like
That's
for
such like a
our third anniversary of the Christmas special, it's so well suited.
That hits me right in the feels.
Been keeping the secret.
Right in the beer feels. I got to tell you, that's unbelievable that it was brewed when we first started the channel. I don't know what to say, man. That's unbelievable. I'm excited to hear what that beer is like. I've got something pretty unique myself, but I do have to compliment you because I know how hard it is to hold on to a really special beer for a long time. And the fact that you were holding on to that one for almost a year, I salute you, my friend. I beer salute you.
Thank you, my friend.
That is quite the beer accomplishment. I must compliment you on that. I don't want to wait too long for you to open that. So I saw this beer. I had never heard of this wonderful beer before. And I saw it a couple of months ago. Not a year, but I've been holding on to it for about maybe 4 or 5 months at this point. And this is from another Belgian brewery. And this is the Gouden Carolus Christmas beer. And I don't know, here, straight off this, I don't know if you've heard of this one before. So this
I have not, my friend.
So this is a Belgian brewery from the town of, it is Michelin. I was thinking, think Michelin star, from Michelin in Belgium. And this brewery is actually a medieval brewery, my friend. It has been around for quite some time. Not in its current form, but some of the recipes and the location itself dates back to the 1400s, which is unbelievably impressive. And so this beer was brewed traditionally every year for quite some time, but they stopped brewing it for about 30 years and picked it up again in the early 2000s. So it is a Belgian Christmas tradition, this particular beer. It comes in at 10% alcohol. It has so much wonderful history to it. My friend, let's crack these beers open and let's close our Christmas beer brackets. I like how this, even like on the logo for their Christmas beer, you can see there's one of the little Belgians, the little, and he's riding a reindeer. You probably can't see over there, but he's got a Santa hat on, and he's riding a reindeer.
That's great.
So it's almost
probably
like
on top of the label there, right?
It's almost like your Chouffe, where there's the little gnomes in front of a beer fire.
It's all tying in, my friend. It's all tying in.
Beer gnomes, man. Little beer people. I think that's the theme of this episode, little beer people.
The beer gnomes.
Let's see how this looks being poured out. Oh, wow, this is dark. This is very, 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 very dark. Nice, strong carbonation on it. Look at that. Oh, this smells absolutely delicious. It's got like this amazingly thick, effervescent, foamy head on it. You can see
Look
that.
at that. Wow.
Oh, wow. Like really strong spices of almost like cinnamon, cherry, and also like black licorice, like an Innis kind of thing. What is that one like? I like that glass you've got there. That's impressive. What is it? Is that a wine?
You see, my friend? Yeah, I thought like for this beer, I needed a little bit something to elevate the experience. And from a different brewery that we haven't talked about, the Lindemans.
Yes.
It's not the Belgian brewery, which is interesting. But the beer itself, my friend, like I'm telling you, like first of all, the carbonation, when I first poured it, I was surprised for the level of it. But the aroma, this is more than a beer. This is almost like a liqueur. Like it has those...
At 15% it almost is, you're right. At that point.
It is, yeah. I think it's actually 14. Sorry, so
okay.
I apologize if I said 15 earlier. The richness of those aromas, they're sweet, but they're very. They have a lot of character and depth. Like the maltiness has turned, and there's a little bit of a sour, very, very, very gentle, but the richness of the malt, like the notes of toffee.
Wow. There's
notes of rich. I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost like a brandy. Like that's probably the best descriptor I have. Like if it changes realm as this beer has like changed realm. Like it's more into something else. It's amazing. I can't wait to try it.
Cheers, my friend. Let's take a sip.
Cheers.
Oh my God. Wow. This was really unexpected.
What do you think, my friend? I can see you're having a beer moment,
No,
are there beer memories getting involved?
I'm having a beer moment, that's for sure. I think I'm trying to find the descriptor. The aroma kind of evolved into something that's a little bit nutty, but on the taste, it's very chocolatey. But there's like a specific kind of dessert that I'm trying to put my finger on. I'm going to keep thinking about, so I'll let you go. Please let me know, what does that taste like, man?
It has like those same characteristic on the palate of in the fact that carbonation is very low, like it's almost syrupy, but not in an unpleasant way. We've talked a lot of times like how beers can be sticky and oily.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, it's obviously rich, but it's not like unpleasant.
Yeah.
I would say this is a beer you want to really sip on, like smaller sips. Like it's not meant to be taking like big gulps off like there, because it's very rich and it doesn't feel like 14%, like not at all. Like, to be honest with you, I'm sure you would feel it after a few sips, but it's surprisingly light. I was expecting something way more rich.
You're gonna get the high alcohol beer
high
sweat
the alcohol is. But the notes are very delicate and prominent, and they're like that brandy descriptor, almost like a cognac, has like that type of character. So incredibly smooth in the finish. It has like almost no aftertaste, like very little, of that like unpleasant alcohol finish.
Yeah.
But it keeps evolving. Like I can still taste it. I've taken a sip, like, at this point, like it's almost 2 minutes ago, and it's still going. It's fantastic.
This one is just unbelievably complex. You get a little bit of chocolate, some cherry, definitely some black licorice, but also clove. There's a lot of like, I'll use the term Christmas spices. Anything that you might associate with that, like very festive, very wintry spices, deep cinnamon-like clove spices. You can get those off of this along with some chocolate, and you do get like a little bit of a liquor flavor in there as well. You said brandy. I could definitely get a little bit of brandy on that. It's unbelievably delicious, and all of that is sort of like wrapped up in a body, like a mouthfeel that I would sort of almost compare to like a really nice, highly carbonated quad. The taste is like nothing I've ever experienced before in a beer. This is so unbelievably unique. And I love that this is kind of like a Christmas tradition for this brewery, going back dozens and dozens and dozens of years. And they've been brewing this every year as a celebratory Belgian Christmas ale for those little Belgian gnomes. And I've read this has just been an unbelievable Christmas. I can't believe these beers thank you so much for holding on to that one for 1 year. Like, that is an epic beer journey.
It's been such a pleasure, my friend. Like I thought, like, what better occasion than this to really celebrate beer brackets and us and our adventure and all our viewers and just like have a good time and make best wishes for everybody for a good future to come.
Exactly. Well, happy holidays, everybody. Let us know down below. What do you like to open and close your Christmas beer brackets with? What's a go-to holiday beer for you? Let us know down below. Hopefully you had the chance to join us and share your holiday cheer with us a little bit. Cheers. And don't forget to ever close your beer brackets, especially during the holidays. They are, of course, the most special of beer brackets. Thanks so much for joining us. Hopefully you had a good time. We'll see you next time. Next Christmas.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.